On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Colorado Rockies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. A little bouncer. And he's set down, one away. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman.
Josh Donaldson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Franklin Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
First baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that. You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Sano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this one gets away. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this... Digging in now, Jock Peterson.
Leading off for
He'll
Toronto,
begin things here against Yu Darvish.
31. Jock
Ball hit high and
Peterson.
foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu.
designated hitter.
To third.
Jose Abreu.
Sano is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Michael Franco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Carlos.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Peterson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Franco in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Wilson Contreras will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball, 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gutierrez has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Votto will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
Into the
Joey
windup and the
Rickard.
pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, he and Desmond. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0 now.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Franklin Gutierrez will be next. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lays off 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Now the 2-1 pitch coming to Gutierrez. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
That misses. 1-2. Darvish a check on first. Back easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Heading into the box, Jose Abreu. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for nothing. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Baseman, Joey Votto.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter.
Here's Miguel Sano. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. 1-2, here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Fastball that just misses inside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And that's in there. Base hit. Sano is on his way home. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly. As the 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Now in the box, Michael Franco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Addison.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. Going to break a lot of bats.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Addison Russell becomes the first out of the inning. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Yan Gomes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting to 5.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Gutierrez puts it right. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is lined into left field, a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now a flare out to left center. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Justin Turner.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Hit to short. Desmond has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. The pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gutierrez is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Peterson.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a knee-high fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
How about it?
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A fastball that just misses inside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Jonathan Stokes.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jose Abreu.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Abreu's going to hit for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Franco.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Here's the first pitch to him. Stephen Piscotty is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Russell.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And Gutierrez will make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Yonhever Solarte is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peterson sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Tyler Naquin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tyler Naquin.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Turner for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Stepping in.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Turner is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Ground ball left side. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The 0-2 delivery. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Jock Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
From the
Rockies,
stretch.
number 40, Ryan.
And a whiff and a good slider that time.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this. Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Really busting back in and challenging. It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jock Peterson is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he'll avoid the fragments. Into the box now, Franklin Gutierrez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. Trevor Gott takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Michael Franco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts to roll off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Jerry Spamiglia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 29, Jerry Spamiglia.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Fielder, number 5.
Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. So stepping in, Nick Hundley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Joe Pennant will be called upon here to hit with the game on the
number 12, Joe.
Sammy Solis.
Number 13, Sammy Solis.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Talking about nerve-wracking, Matt. I mean, right here at the bottom of the 9th inning, bases loaded, and you're up 1. He's in danger of walking in the tying run. If he throws one, grooves one, it might be game over if he hits one in the gap.
Hit to first. Oh, he whips on it as it's by him at first. The throw home, and he is in there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The left fielder, number
So
30.
digging in now, Tyler Naquin. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Peterson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back. Standing in, Yan Gomes. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Yan Gomes.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. Last time through was a base hit.
Donaldson.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The shortstop. Ian.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peterson looks up. Ball game! As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Franklin Gutierrez. Thanks largely to one heroic swing, he's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guy.